NYFW 2025 shocked. Jaylen Green stunned as Jungkook BTS steals the spotlight. The world of fashion has always thrived on spectacle, but at New York Fashion Week 2025, the spectacle had a name: Jungkook of BTS. Under the shimmering lights of the Calvin Klein presentation, the global idol transformed the runway into something larger than life, leaving not only fans and media in awe but also fellow celebrities. Among the most unforgettable reactions came from NBA star Jaylen Green, whose look of disbelief as Jungkook appeared became a viral sensation in its own right. From the very moment Jungkook walked into the Calvin Klein show, a wave of energy surged across the room. Cameras turned instantly, flashes followed him like a magnetic field, and whispers grew into gasps as attendees realized they were witnessing not just another celebrity appearance, but a cultural phenomenon. Dressed in Calvin Klein's sleek, tailored leather and denim combination, Jungkook carried himself with the kind of effortless grace that made even the most seasoned fashion icons appear like spectators to his show. And then came the priceless reaction. Jaylen Green, usually known for his composure under the pressure of roaring NBA crowds, was caught on camera visibly stunned. His eyes widened, his jaw slightly dropped, and his head shook in disbelief as if silently saying, "There's no way this is real." In that fleeting instant, Jaylen Green's genuine astonishment captured the universal sentiment of every person in the venue and millions more watching online. The video clip spread like wildfire. Within minutes, it was clipped, edited, and reposted across TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Memes sprouted overnight. Captions like, "When Jungkook enters the room," and "Jaylen Green represents all of us," trended alongside the original footage. Fans overlaid dramatic soundtracks, slow-motion effects, and comedic graphics, elevating the raw moment of surprise into internet legend. What could have been a private reaction became a global commentary on the sheer force of Jungkook's presence. But what exactly triggered such disbelief? Was it the flawless perfection of Jungkook's Calvin Klein ensemble, tailored to accentuate every detail? Was it the aura of confidence in his stride that commanded the entire runway without needing words? Or was it the culmination of his decade-long journey as a performer, idol, and cultural icon? An aura that can't be replicated, only experienced? The truth is that it was all of these, fused together into something beyond description. As the night unfolded, fashion critics began crafting detailed essays about the significance of Jungkook's role at NYFW 2025. They noted how his presence blurred the boundaries between music, sports, and fashion. To them, Jungkook was no longer just a singer or even a fashion ambassador. He was a living cultural bridge, redefining the meaning of global influence. Calvin Klein's decision to position him at the center of the show wasn't just branding. It was storytelling at the highest level. Meanwhile, Jaylen Green's reaction grew into a subplot that enriched the main narrative. Far from being overshadowed, his disbelief became symbolic, the perspective of every ordinary person watching an extraordinary moment. Even those who had never followed BTS or NYFW before found themselves drawn to the story through Jaylen's viral reaction. He was the proxy for the global audience, an athlete humbled not by defeat on the court, but by the sheer force of artistry unfolding in front of him. Behind the scenes, Calvin Klein insiders admitted they had expected Jungkook to create buzz, but not to this magnitude. "We anticipated excitement," one staff member confessed, "but the reaction, people losing their composure, celebrities being floored, that was beyond our imagination." This admission only amplified the aura around Jungkook, painting him not merely as a guest, but as the uncontested king of the night. In the days following the show, the conversation refused to fade. Headlines across continents echoed the same truth. Jungkook had redefined what it meant to dominate a fashion week. Whether in Asia, America, Europe, or Africa, people tuned into NYFW coverage not for the clothes alone, but for the moment when Jungkook stunned everyone, including Jaylen Green. It wasn't fashion anymore. It was an epic-making event. For ARMY, this moment was a source of immense pride, proof that their idol's reach extended beyond the music industry into the very fabric of global culture. For basketball fans, it was a humbling yet hilarious reminder that even stars like Jaylen Green could be left speechless. And for the fashion industry, It was a masterclass in how one individual could become the heartbeat of an entire show. As the lights dimmed on NYFW 2025, one truth resonated louder than the applause. Jungkook BTS was not just a participant. He was the phenomenon of the year. His presence shook the foundations of fashion, his aura left celebrities in awe, and his ability to inspire disbelief in even the most composed stars like Jaylen Green cemented his status as a legend of the era. This was more than a fashion event. This was history being written. Jungkook's dominance at NYFW 2025 will be remembered not only for the clothes he wore, but for the reactions he inspired, the cultures he united, and the new standard he set. In that unforgettable moment, under Calvin Klein's lights, Jungkook didn't just walk into the room, he owned it. And the world, like Jaylen Green, could hardly believe what they had just witnessed. As the night deepened at New York Fashion Week 2025, the spotlight refused to move away from Jungkook in the moment of Jaylen Green's astonishment. Even hours after the first appearance, social media was still buzzing with countless theories, comments, and even video analyses dissecting every detail of Jaylen Green's expression. Some basketball fans claimed the look reflected genuine admiration, while many armies believed it symbolized cross-industry recognition of Jungkook's global aura. When the spotlights bounced off Manhattan skyscrapers, the atmosphere became almost magical. Jungkook, with that small yet lethal smile, seemed to know the whole world was talking about him. His eyes radiated confidence, yet carried humility, revealing the human side that makes everyone fall for him. Jaylen Green, usually known for his charisma on the court, now looked like a teenager witnessing his idol for the very first time. This fusion created a story that wasn't just about fashion, but about how two worlds, music and sports, collided on one grand stage. Every step Jungkook took on the runway became the main attraction. Even the Calvin Klein designers backstage could not hide their pride in having Jungkook as their leading icon. Not long after the event ended, Calvin Klein's official social media uploaded Jungkook's photo in the latest outfit, complete with a teasing caption. "Confidence is timeless, and Jungkook proves it once again." Within minutes, the post was flooded with comments, most of them declaring that Calvin Klein had successfully created a historic, iconic moment. But what shocked fans even more was a short video capturing Jaylen Green's reaction after the show. In that clip, Jaylen was caught on camera speaking to someone beside him while pointing at Jungkook. His lips seemed to form the words, "I can't believe it." While there has been no official confirmation of what he actually said, the internet had already turned the moment into what they now call the Jaylen Green shocked meme. In no time, the meme spread everywhere, making Jungkook and Jaylen Green the viral pair dominating the trending charts. Entertainment and sports media quickly jumped on the hype. Several articles highlighted how Jungkook's aura was strong enough to mesmerize a figure as big as Jaylen Green. Meanwhile, stylists and fashion editors broke down every detail of Jungkook's outfit. The sharp blazer cut, Calvin Klein's iconic jeans, and the minimal accessories blended elegantly. Every element seemed designed to reinforce the idea that Jungkook is no longer just a K-pop star, but a global icon uniting fashion, music, and sports into one unforgettable momentum. Even after the event ended, the discussion showed no signs of slowing down. Many began to wonder, was this just the beginning of a bigger encounter between Jungkook and Jaylen Green in the future? Could there be a cross-industry collaboration on the horizon that would shake the entertainment world? These questions hung in the air, leaving a sense of anticipation that refused to fade.